Every trader is looking for their own style. Someone likes to scalp, someone works on the diaries, someone sells only news. And I tried different approaches, and now I have a method that is comfortable to me. And today I want to show you what it looks like in practice, from analysis to transaction. It will be real work with the graph, with all the emotions, mistakes and corrections. And if you are now looking for your approach, perhaps this video will help you to look at trading from a different angle. And now I will show you the account settings that need to be done before we start working with this chart today. I will use the chart up candle, time frame will be 1 minute. And now open the indicator section and choose Bollinger Bands and Donchian channels. And we're now correcting the settings of the indicators. A Bollinger Bands period will make 30, the deviation will be 3. This needs to expand the indicator area and better see all the price fluctuations. In the star settings, I will disable the middle line, the top line will be green and the bottom line will be red. The background color of the indicator will be white. The Donchian channels indicator must be reduced to 15. In the star settings, I will also disable the middle line. The color of the top line will be turquoise, the bottom line is also turquoise, and the background color of the indicator will be white. And now the configuration is complete. Now you can start searching for situations and open trades. I'm sure that you will like this chart and you will often use it in your work. So let's get started. The market often seems unpredictable, but behind the movement is always logic. On Telegram, I post daily reviews and analysis that help to see this logic. So if you want to get a fresh look at the market, my entry points and recommendations, then go through the link in the description, follow and write me a personal message. Found an interesting situation where you can open a trade. So let's do it and analyze it in more detail. Trading time I use 1 minute and I will start with $500. My forecast, the price will go down, so press the red button to open a trade. And now let's analyze it in more detail. Look, the upper limits of the indicator Bollinger Bands and Donchian channels were raised and crossed each other. The price chart increased because there was a rising trend in the market. The situation where the upper limits of both indicators intersect with each other indicates the end of a strong uptrend. So the price must start to go down now. And as you can see, this is a very simple strategy that will work even for a beginner trader. If you stick to the rules that I will tell you about a bit later, most of your trades will be profitable. And by the way, if you're new and you're not yet familiar with this platform, for you, I will leave a link in the description for registration with a promo code. It will give you free real money, so you can use it if you wish. On Super France, the first trade is profitable. So now my capital increased to $5,710. It's just a great start of the session. I really hope that the other trades will be just as profitable. Continue working. Found an interesting situation. It will be really great to solve the basic mistake. I will limit the amount of trading to $100 and let's open a trade on price reduction. As you can see, the edges of the indicators are pointing downwards and they almost touch each other, but there was no intersection. That's vital. And in this situation, to open a trade is risky. The situation has not yet formed. In order for the indicator zones to cross each other, the price should still be increasing. When working with this strategy, always pay attention to this. Opening a trade can only be done after both indicator borders cross each other. Any currency pair, by the way, will work with this strategy, as long as there is a reliable signal from the indicators, of course. At the beginning of a downward trend, the upper limits of the indicators must be crossed, and at the rising trend, the lower limits of the indicators will be crossed. It's better to open a trade a little later as well, then the borders will cross each other. It's absolutely acceptable in this situation. And here, I deliberately opened such a trade to show you what would happen if you hurry to open the trade. I think the price will rise now and only then start to fall. But let's look at the situation to the end. Sadly, the trade is losing, and as I thought, the price continued to rise. It would seem a minor mistake, but what it can lead to. I continue working because there are a couple of more trades ahead, and I'm sure that I will definitely be able to make up for the loss. The amount of the trade is already $700, and I think the price will increase, so we open a trade. As you can see, the lower limits of the indicators have already crossed each other. The price has started to rise because the market has begun a rising trend indeed. This is a safe situation. I noticed it and all I had to do was to open a trade only. For now, I want to give you one piece of advice. Always use demo account to explore new strategies. It allows you to open trades in completely different situations, and the most important thing is that you do not have to worry about your capital. Demo account is really great for learning strategies, indicators, and also for better market understanding. It's really a good way to get knowledge just for free. And when you're ready to start working, then go to the real account and open the trades. I'm sure you will succeed. And yes, guys, there is $6,254 on my account, and that's just for 2 profitable trades. Let's find another situation and open the last trade. I wonder what will be the final result of the session. I'm confident in the reliability of this situation. I think I can make profit with it. The indicators point to the beginning of a rising trend and the price gradually rises. As you've already realized, with this strategy you can really work and earn. It's only up to you guys. Be sure to try it in your work, you will not regret it. And in the meantime, let's take a look at the situation. And yes, friends, the last trade is also profitable. Now I see that the account has $6,956. Today you've seen it by yourself. I did not open unnecessary deals and I did not hurry. And this is what helped me to keep the deposit and even increase it. The main thing is to filter the market, and if the signal is questionable, it's really better to skip it. Your task is next. Find 10 situations behind the graph where the signal was false, and this will teach you to choose quality points. And of course, write your opinion on this chart in the comments below.